Hello, it's the Purple Butterfly 04, and for this video, I'm going to go over Ron's best moments in the Harry Potter books that were given to someone else in the movies. The movies made Ron seem like a stupid jerk, but that's not who he is in the books. In the books, he's street smart, loyal, and brave, and these were his moments to shine, but they were taken from him and given to someone else in the movies, mainly Hermione. Now let's go over 8 of Ron's best moments that were given to someone else in the movies. Number 1. Are you a witch or not? Philosopher's/Sorcerer's Stone. In both the book and the movie, the trio gets caught in Devil's Snare, and in the book, Ron stays calm, Hermione panics, and Harry suggests using fire. Devil's Snare, what did Professor Sprout say? It likes the dark and the damp. So light a fire, Harry choked. Yes, of course, but there's no wood, Hermione cried, wringing her hands. Have you gone mad? Ron bellowed. Are you a witch or not? Oh, right, cried Hermione. But in the movie, Hermione stays calm and suggests beating Devil's Snare with light, while Ron is the one who panics. I get that they needed a moment for Hermione because the movie didn't have the potions obstacle, but I feel like they didn't need to have Ron freak out the way he did, because in the books, he's a brave person and he wouldn't freak out like that. Number 2. Explaining what mudblood means. Chamber of Secrets. The second book really shows how much Ron knows the Wizarding World. After Hermione gets called a mudblood, she doesn't know what it means, so Ron had to explain it to her. It's about the most insulting thing he could think of, gasped Ron, coming back up. Mudblood's a really foul name for someone who is Muggle-born. You know, not magic parents. There's some wizards, like Malfoy's family, who think they're better than everyone else because they're what people call pure blood. In the movie, though, Hermione already knew what mudblood meant, and she explained it to Harry. Hermione is a smart person, but she doesn't know everything, and it doesn't make sense for her to know everything about the Wizarding World, because Ron's the one who grew up in the Wizarding World, not Hermione. Number 3. Hearing voices isn't good. Chamber of Secrets. In both the book and the movie, Harry thinks he should say something after he begins to hear a mysterious voice, and Ron says he shouldn't. Do you think I should have told them about the voice I heard? No, said Ron without hesitation. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the Wizarding World. But in the movie, Hermione is the one who says these lines, and she explains what Parseltongue is and its history with Salazar Slytherin. But Ron also says this in the book. This is another example of making Hermione know everything and Ron knowing nothing. Number 4. Standing up to Snape. Prisoner of Azkaban. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, Snape makes fun of Hermione, calling her an insufferable know-it-all. But how Ron reacts to this differs from book to movie. In the book, Ron defends Hermione and yells at Snape. You asked us a question and she knows the answer. Why ask if you don't want to be told? However, Ron agrees with Snape in the movie, saying, he's got a point, you know. The Ron from the book would never say that. Whenever his friends are picked on, he would defend them without question. Number 5. If you want to kill Harry, you'll have to kill us too. Prisoner of Azkaban. This is another example of Ron not hesitating to defend his friends. When the trio meets Sirius at the Shrieking Shack, Ron gets on his broken leg, stands in front of him, and is ready to protect Harry from Sirius. No, Harry! Hermione gasped in a petrified whisper. Ron, however, spoke to Black. If you want to kill Harry, you have to kill us too, he said fiercely, though the effort of standing upright was draining him of still more color, and he swayed slightly as he spoke. This is arguably one of Ron's bravest moments, but they gave it to Hermione in the movie. Hermione is brave in the book, but she does get panicky. And like I said earlier, Ron will not hesitate to defend his friends in the book, and it's disappointing that they gave his best moment to someone else in the movie. Number 6. Disarming Hermione. Order of the Phoenix. This moment isn't technically shown in the book, but it was mentioned that Ron was able to disarm Hermione multiple times throughout the DA lesson, and this shows that Ron is a capable wizard. Did you see me disarm Hermione, Harry? Only once, said Hermione, stung. I got you loads more times than you got me. I did not get you once. I got you at least 3 times. Well, if you're counting the one where you tripped over your own feet and knocked the wand out of my hand. This is not what happened in the movie. In the movie, they had Hermione stupefying Ron like a boss and made Ron look helpless. I mean, yes, Hermione was able to disarm Ron in the books too, but the movies could have shown Ron disarming Hermione too, because that could have worked with the montage, and it would have shown how good of a wizard Ron is. Number 7. Suggesting liquid luck. Half-Blood Prince. This is a minor moment, but it shows just how smart Ron is. After Harry fails to get the memory from Slughorn, Ron suggests to use liquid luck to get the memory. Harry, that's it! Get lucky! What do you mean? Use your lucky potion! Ron, that's it! Said Hermione, sounding stunned. Of course! Why didn't I think of it? But it wasn't Ron who came up with this in the movie. It was Harry who came up with the idea. Ron isn't that smart academically, but he does come up with good ideas in the book. But he doesn't show this side of him in the movies because most of his smarts were given to mostly Hermione. And it's just sad how dumb the movies made Ron. Number 8. We'll be there, Harry. Half-Blood Prince. Ron is a super loyal friend. He'll always be there for Harry and Hermione, and this scene in the book alone proves it. After Harry reveals he's going to skip his 7th year at Hogwarts to find Horcruxes, both Ron and Hermione say that they'll come with Harry. We'll be there, Harry, said Ron. What? At your aunt and uncle's house, said Ron. They will go with you wherever you're going. Ron's loyalty is sort of glossed over in the movie, because in this scene, Hermione is the one who says they'll come with Harry, and Ron isn't even present. He's in the room all by himself. He's supposed to be Harry's best friend, and he doesn't even go over and support Harry. This is just poor screenwriting and bad character adapting. Now that is it for Ron's best moments in the books that were given to someone else in the movies. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.